Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news in what could be one of the most surprising and impactful rumors of the NFL season. Reports from Adam Schefter suggest that the Green Bay Packers might be making a bold move that could shake up the NFC landscape, and it involves none other than Xavier McKinney heading to the Dallas Cowboys. Now hold on to your hats, Cowboys Nation, because this potential trade could be a game-changer, especially considering the current needs and aspirations of our team. The Packers, sitting at 8-3-1 with a cap space of around $49 million, are rumored to be interested in exchanging McKinney, a versatile and instinctive safety, for a third-round pick in 2026. The focus from Green Bay seems to be on bolstering their secondary, which has struggled at times this season, allowing an average of 18.8 points per game. Xavier McKinney, known for his ball-hawking instincts and ability to make game-changing plays, could be the missing piece that elevates Dallas's young secondary. After losing Diggs to injury, the Cowboys' backfield has been exposed at times, especially against high-powered offenses. Adding a player like McKinney, who is a proven playmaker with a knack for making clutch plays and locking down opponents' top receivers, could immediately bolster our secondary and provide the stability and playmaking ability we need. McKinney, drafted in the second round of 2020, has built a reputation over 6 seasons for being a versatile and reliable safety. With 80 games under his belt, he's accumulated 338 tackles, 169 assists, 18 sacks, and 9 interceptions, earning a Pro Bowl nod along the way. In the 2025 season, he's been particularly effective, appearing in 12 games with 35 solo tackles, 38 assists, and 2 interceptions, boasting a PFF coverage grade of 88.5. His ability to play both in coverage and in the box makes him a true Swiss Army knife in the secondary, reminiscent of the versatility that made Ed Reed such a legend with the Ravens. Now, why would the Packers consider moving McKinney? Well, despite their solid record of 8-3-1 and a playoff outlook that's reasonably optimistic, they're also looking at the bigger picture. The odds to win the Super Bowl are currently at plus 950, which isn't terrible, but their depth and roster flexibility could become an issue post-2025. Their defense has allowed 226 points, which signals some vulnerabilities, especially in a division that's getting more competitive by the week. Plus, the Packers are reportedly looking to free up cap space, about $12 million, to help fund their offensive weapons and other key areas, including possibly acquiring more assets for the future. Think of it as them doing a bit of a roster shuffle to stay competitive in a league that's increasingly demanding. For the Cowboys, this move could be an absolute blessing. We're sitting at 6-5-1, and while we've shown flashes of brilliance, our coverage has leaked big plays, giving up over 200 yards to opposing offenses this season. Bringing in McKinney could shift those numbers significantly. His presence would likely increase our turnover rate by around 15%, and he's capable of forcing 15 or more turnovers over the course of a season, thanks to his ball-hawking skills. His ability to read plays and jump routes could turn the tide in critical moments, especially late in games when turnovers can be the difference between a win and a loss. Additionally, integrating McKinney into our defense could elevate our overall performance, boosting the opponent's passer rating from around 109 down to a more manageable 95, and giving our secondary a much-needed boost against aggressive passing attacks. This potential move isn't just about adding a talented safety. It's about the Cowboys building a new wall of resistance, a defense that can stand tall against any offense in the league. McKinney's ability to make tackles deep in the secondary, combined with his coverage skills, could help us close out games more effectively, especially in the fourth quarter, where the Cowboys have sometimes struggled to maintain leads or mount comebacks. His presence could turn our secondary into one of the league's most formidable units, reminiscent of some of the best defenses in recent NFL history. The impact of this potential trade transcends just the stats. It's about mentality, leadership, and confidence. When a player of McKinney's caliber joins your team, it sends a message to the entire roster and the league. The Cowboys are serious about competing at the highest level. His ability to make game-changing plays, especially in critical moments, echoes the legacy of safeties like Troy Polamalu, who was a nightmare for offenses and a heartbeat for the Steelers' defense for years. If this move materializes, it could be the spark that ignites a playoff push, propelling Dallas into the postseason with even more confidence and swagger. Looking at the bigger picture, the NFL landscape is shifting, and the Cowboys are right in the middle of it. Our division rivals are making moves, and there's a palpable sense that this season could be a turning point. The NFC East, long known for its competitive spirit, is becoming even more unpredictable. A move like acquiring McKinney would not only improve our roster immediately, but also send a signal that the Cowboys are all in on winning now. Our offensive stars like Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Tony Pollard are performing well, but football is ultimately a game of defense and turnovers. Strengthening our secondary with a player like McKinney could be the final piece needed to push us over the top. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and there are always risks associated with trades. Will the Packers agree to part with McKinney? Will Dallas be willing to part with a third-round pick in 2026? And how quickly can McKinney integrate into our system and start making an impact? These are questions that only time will answer. But from a strategic and football perspective, this move makes a ton of sense. It's about adding talent, improving our chances in the playoffs, and building a defense that can carry us deep into February. In terms of the Cowboys' outlook, this season has been a roller coaster. Some impressive victories, some tough losses, and moments where the team looked like a true contender, and others where they needed more consistency. Still, with a roster that boasts stars at multiple positions, upgrading the secondary with someone like McKinney could unlock even more potential. It's about creating a well-rounded team that can adapt and dominate in different situations. Our fans have been craving a defense that can match the high-powered offenses we face week in and week out, and adding a player of McKinney's caliber could be that catalyst. As we look ahead to the final stretch of the season, the stakes are higher than ever. The Cowboys have a real shot at not just making the playoffs, but making a deep run, depending on how well our defense can perform. With McKinney possibly joining us, the narrative shifts from just making the playoffs to being true contenders. Imagine the kind of energy and confidence that could bring to the team, to the fans, and to the entire Dallas community. It's a move that could define the season and perhaps even set the stage for another Super Bowl run, echoing the glory days of the 90s when Dallas was known for its tough, disciplined, and versatile defense. So, Cowboys Nation, stay tuned because this rumor, if it turns into reality, could be the move that changes everything. It's about building a team that's not just good enough but elite, one that can go toe-to-toe with the best and come out on top. The NFL is a league of adjustments, and smart teams make the right moves at the right time. Dallas is known for its resilience, its passion, and its never-give-up attitude, and adding McKinney could be the next step in writing a new chapter of greatness. We're witnessing a potential shift in the NFC power balance, and as always, the Cowboys are right at the center of it, ready to seize the moment and keep chasing that elusive sixth Super Bowl ring. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think adding Xavier McKinney is the missing piece for our defense? Are you excited about the possibility of him lining up in Cowboys blue and silver? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Let's keep the passion alive and continue supporting our team through every twist and turn this season throws at us. We believe in this team, and with moves like this, the future looks brighter than ever. Go Cowboys!